folks, and welcome to another video. It's been so long since we've filmed any winemaking, but I've got Nigel with me and we've been
well, it's slightly warm. It's it's 91 Fahrenheit in here, and it's quite hard work.
Yeah.
Put it like that. But anyway, what we're doing today is bottling.
Yeah.
And we've got various batches of wine that we started off about a year ago, and they've cleared nicely, and now we are bottling them. But we're doing the speed method, which means no tubing, no pipes or anything like that. We're just decanting the wine into different fractions. So what I will do is, I've got the cleared wine here. I will pour off as much as I can into the first jar.
Yeah. As
soon as I see any hint of cloudiness, the rest goes into the big jug.
Yeah.
And if there's anything left at the end, the sludge, that goes into a third fraction.
Yeah.
And then the clean fraction is ready to drink or store. The second fraction has to be bottled and kept for a couple of weeks. Then it'll clear properly, and that can be rebottled, and then the sludge is chucked away.
Great. Okay. So, shall we come back in a minute, or do you want...
Well, I'm happy for you to... I can just about do this on my own, I think.
Yeah, I can hold it with one hand.
As long as it doesn't affect the stability of the camera, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go then. So, here we go. So, this is the clear stuff. I've deliberately arranged matters so there is sunlight in front of me, so I can see through the wine to see how clear it is.
And I should say that this particular one is the one that I did on my own. So it'll be interesting to see whether it's any good or not.
Right, I can see it going cloudy, so now I carefully pour the rest of the decent stuff here.
Until it gets all thick.
And then the sludge. There we are.
Yeah.
So there's the three lots.
Okay then, thanks Nigel.
Okay, now if you look at the amount we managed to clear here, probably just a little under 4 litres.
Right.
So we'll put that in a 2 litre, a 1 litre, and possibly a 750ml bottle, and that'll probably fill all 4 of them.
Okay.
Sorry, not 4, 3. 3 of them.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello folks, you can see now that we've got everything bottled up, and we'd just like to just say a little bit about the 3 different brews that we have put into bottles. Now the first one was the raspberry and Loganberry, and we tried doing this with and without finings, and we judged the sweetness of the wines, and we found without finings we got quite a dry wine, a very nice one but quite dry, which we weren't expecting. With finings the taste was a little bit smoother and it was actually sweeter, but in other respects the recipe was exactly the same. So it looks like with finings we're getting a slightly sweeter, slightly smoother taste. So that was the raspberry and Loganberry, and the sugar content for that was 3 pounds per gallon. Then we did the raspberry on its own using the muslin method. The recipe here had 3 pounds per gallon. What did you think to the flavour of that one, Julie?
That was a sweet one, yeah. Yeah, I prefer a sweet one to a dry one, so yeah, that was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as polished in appearance as the raspberry and Loganberry. When you have a darker fruit, it tends to clear a little more rapidly. This was 99% clear, but not quite. No. But it's perfectly acceptable. The third brew that we bottled up was the raspberry and Loganberry,
which I did.
Yeah, that was Julie did that one on her own.
And I thought I was being clever and I was going to get a very sweet wine, but unfortunately I got my measurements wrong, and I put the equivalent to 2.5 pounds of sugar per gallon, and it should have been, I think, a total of £5 for the 2 gallon. I thought that was going to be a very sweet one, but really I think I was it would have been £10 or something. But Nigel was saying £3.5 per gallon would give me a sweet one.
Yeah, I found the optimum for most sweet wines is about 3.25,
Right.
and that gives you a wine that is not too sweet. The thing is, if you put too much sugar in, you can't take it out, and once you've got something that tastes like a sugar solution rather than a wine, you've spoilt it.
Okay.
But this particular one, I thought the last brew was the best of the three. I like really dry wines to have with meals, and I thought this was really excellent.
Okay.
But next time, when we make raspberry Loganberry, we'll do 3.25 all being well,
Yeah,
and hopefully we'll get a nice sweet wine that Julie likes.
Yeah. Well, we have actually still got some wines in the fermenters here, haven't we?
Yes, they
8 gallons.
Oh, goodness me, yes. We need to put those into demijohns, but I think that's a job for
another
another day when it's
yeah.
not quite as hot.
Yeah. Okay then, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed that little update, and maybe we'll get some more done this year.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah. Okay then. Thanks for watching.